Hello, my name is Betsy Ross. I was born on January 1st, 1752, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I was the girl who created the flag. I am famous for convincing George Washington that our flag should have 5-pointed stars instead of 6-pointed stars. Most importantly, making the flag and running a good needle workshop with my husband. I also made tons of money in 1777 for my flag making subject. I'm also famous for being a Quaker. Love going to the boat wharf. If ever alive, I'd be 265 years old. I died at the age of 84. Well, hopefully not. Any questions?
Hello, my name is Walt Disney. I was born in Chicago, Illinois on December 5th, 1901. I am famous for creating Disney World and Disneyland and for creating Steamboat Willie and Laugh-O-Gram cartoons. Some other interesting facts about me are, my first movie was Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. My fourth movie was Dumbo. My brother Roy and I created Disney Brothers Studios. If I were alive, I'd be 115 years old. I died of lung cancer on December 15th, 1966 at the age of 65.
Hello, my name is Charles Darwin. I was born in Shrewsbury, England on the 12th of February, 1809. I'm famous for my theory of evolution. I wrote a book called The Origin of Species. My theory believes that organisms evolve through natural selection, meaning those who respond to change will survive. If I were alive today, I would be 208 years old. I died of heart failure on April 26, 1882 at the age of 73.
Hello, my name is Michelle Obama. I was born on the south side of Chicago on January 17th, 1964. I was famous because I was the first African American lady of the United States. Here are some fun facts about my life. I love school. I didn't want people to judge me by the color of my skin at Princeton. I met Barack Obama at Harvard Law School. I got married to Barack Obama on October 3rd, 1992. I had 2 kids. Their names were Mulan and Sasha. Mulan and Sasha wanted a dog. They named their dog Bo. I made a lot of positive things in the world. Like, I believe people could be whoever they wanted to be.
Hello, my name is Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi. I was born on October 2nd, 1869 in Porbandar, India. I am famous for helping getting India's independence, being a good leader for India, and inspiring people by saying that fighting with words is more powerful than fighting with fists. Some other interesting facts about me are I could write with 2 hands. I was married to a girl named Kasturba at age 13. If I were alive, I would be 149 years old. I died by getting shot on January 30th at the age of 78.
Hello, my name is J.K. Rowan. I was born in Wiltshire, England on July 31st, 1965. I am famous for writing the Harry Potter book series. Also, one of my books in the Harry Potter series have landed in the New York Times bestseller list. My characters Harry, Ron, Hermione, and Dumbledore are known all over the world. Some other interesting facts about me are, I am married with 3 kids. I was the first person to become a billionaire by writing books. I'm no longer considered a billionaire because I donate $160 million to charities. I'm 52 years old.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Ali. I was born on January 17th. I had 5 in Louisville, Kentucky. I had 5 brothers and 3 sisters. I started boxing at 12 years old, winning Golden Gloves for Kentucky. I went to 1960 Olympics in Rome. When I was there, I won a gold medal for light heavyweight. Now let's get into my adult life. When I was in the ring, I trash talked and rhymed a lot. I married Belinda Boyd in 1964. In 1964, I was converted the religion of Iceland. What I am famous for is boxing. I showed that at an early age that I wasn't afraid of outside or inside the ring. I changed my name to Muhammad Ali in 1964. My favorite saying was, I float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. I've been married 4 times. I fought 22 professional boxers, and I have a daughter that is undefeated by 24-0. I died from a septic shock. If you're wondering what that is, it's where your kidneys shut down. That's how I died.
Hello, my name is Theodore Roosevelt. I was born on October 27th, 1858 in New York City. I am most famous for being the 26th President of the United States. I became the president because President McKinley was assassinated and I was vice president at the time. I was president from 1901 to 1908. I am also known for leading the Rough Riders, a group in the military that fought in the Spanish-American War in 1898. I am also nicknamed Bull Moose, Trustbuster, and Teddy. I was the president that started the national park system. And it was during my time that work began on the Panama Canal, which is a waterway between North and South America, which allows naval ships and cargo ships to pass through. Did you know I had a family farm and I named the Grand Canyon a national monument? I like sumo wrestling, boxing, horseback riding, and my daughter had a pet snake. My son rode a pony in the White House, and I sailed down the Nile River as a child. The teddy bear was named after me as well because we were on a hunting trip and the guys I was with captured a bear and they wanted to kill it, but I didn't want the bear to die, so I told them not to kill the bear, and the teddy bear was named after me. I died from a coronary embolism on January 6, 1919, at the age of 60. If I were alive today, I would be 159 years old. To celebrate the passion of the love of the outdoors that I share with Theodore Roosevelt, I recorded a video of one of my favorite outdoor activities, fishing.
Hello, my name is Alicia Keys. I am very popular and successful pop R&B singer/songwriter. People love my music for its blend of classics, jazz, and pop sound. I was born in Manhattan, New York, January 25th, 1981. I started loving music at the age of 4, and I started piano lessons when I was 7 years old. When I was 14, I wrote my first song called The Butterflies. I graduated from the prestigious Manhattan Performance Art School at the age of 16. I was an excellent student and graduated early. In 1998, I signed a contract with Arista Records and recorded my first album called Songs in A Minor, which went published 5 times. That means it sold 5 million copies. That album won 5 Grammy Awards, including Song of the Year. I went to record 5 more albums, and I have sold over 40 million copies records worldwide. I have a total of 15 Grammy Awards. I've also acted in the TV show like The Cosby Show and The Secret Life of Bees. My music has inspired girls and women to be brave and to be themselves. In 2016, I started a Make Up Free campaign, which encouraged women to abandon all makeup and to feel free to be their natural selves. Along with being a singer and an actress and a TV producer, I am also married to hip-hop producer Swizz Beatz, and I have 2 children named Egypt and Genesis. I once said, everything you are, you simply on the path to discovering it. I am 36 years old. The passion I share with Alicia Keys is singing. Here is a video of me being interviewed about Alicia Keys.
Hello, my name is Patricia Polacco. I was born July 11, 1944 in Lansing, Michigan. I'm a famous author of children's picture books based on my childhood growing up on a farm in Michigan, and stories passed down through my Russian and New Grain family. I've written 115 children's books. Some of my most known books are The Keeping Quilt, The Bee Tree, Meteor, Peek and Say, Thank You, Mr. Fokker, and my Bronson redheaded older brother. Many of my books are personal narratives, and they have a special message about growing up, taking care of others, and respecting those around us. I really struggled when I was in school and didn't learn to read until I was 14 years old.
I shared my struggles with reading in the book, Thank You, Mr. Factor. I was diagnosed with dyslexia, a reading disorder, and once I got help, my reading and writing improved. I didn't start writing children's books until I was 41 years old, because my first love was art. I went to college to be an artist. I love drawing, painting, and creating sculptures. I even had a PhD in art history. My children's books have won a lot of awards, including the Sidney Taylor Book Award, the International Reading Association Award, the Parents' Choice Award, and the North Dakota Association Children's Book Award. The best award I can receive is when children read and love my books. I'm 72 years old. After living in California for many years, my husband Enzo and I moved back to the family farm in Michigan, where I continued to write and create art. I have two wonderful children named Stacy and Steven. The passion I share with Patricia Polacco is writing and illustrating. I wrote and illustrated this children's book based on an event from my childhood, the day I learned how to ride a big bike.
Oh, thank you for pressing the button. Hi, I'm Wayne Gretzky. I'm a Canadian hockey player just like Gordie Howe. I got in the NHL one season after Gordie. Okay, let's get started. I was born on January 26, 1961. My dad's name is Walter and my mom's name is Phyllis. I had three brothers. Their names are Brent, Keith, Glenn, and I had one sister named Kim. I started playing league hockey at the age of 6. I started to play hockey at the age of 2. I did not go to college. I married Janet Jones and we had 5 kids. Their names are Ty, Emma, Paulina, Tristan, Trevor, and I had one grandson named Tatum. I am nicknamed Gretz and the Great One. I have 61 NHL records, 15 playoff, 6 All-Star, and 40 regular season. I learned to skate before I could walk. My first season of hockey, I only got 1 goal. I didn't get any trophies. I moved away from home when I was about 16 or 17 so I could play junior hockey. Many times I would cry myself to sleep. My first NHL team was the Edmonton Oilers. I have played for 4 teams. Names are the Rangers, Blues, Oilers, and Kings. I have a fear of flying and elevators. I am famous for hockey. I won my first Stanley Cup in 1982. That's when I became famous. I won 4 Stanley Cups in all. All of them were for the Edmonton Oilers. I encourage people to play hockey. My family did not have much money. I had to share a room with my 2 brothers. It was very small. I'm not dead yet, so I'm running my restaurant in Toronto, Canada. Some features about it are it has merchandise, Oasis rooftop view, sports bar, and it's a block and a half away from the Toronto Blue Jays Stadium for baseball.
Hello, I'm Cleopatra, the last pharaoh of Egypt. I was known for my charm, wit, strength, and leadership. Here's my story starting from my early life. This is my early life. My father was Ptolemy the 12th, who was a descendant of Ptolemy the 1st, who was a great friend of Alexander the Great. Sadly, my mother is unknown. My younger siblings are my sister Arisno and my two younger brothers, Ptolemy the 13th and Ptolemy the 14th. I have one older sister named Berenice. I went to one of the best schools because I was royalty. When I was 11, my sister Berenice got to rule. She was a queen. She was popular with the Alexandrian people, but she disobeyed my father's laws, so therefore she got banished from Alexandria. That was my early life. Next is my adult life. This is my adult life, also the time that I got my place on the Egyptian throne. I was forced to marry my younger brother, Ptolemy the 13th. I got in a big war with my little brother. Luckily, I won. After our war, I banished him, so I had the right to divorce him, and I did. Soon after that, I had my first child, Caesarion. A few weeks after that, the war, I heard my friend Caesar got assassinated, and that Rome was in a civil war. There were 2 sides: the Republicans who didn't stay loyal to Caesar, and the Caesarians who stayed loyal to Caesar. The leader of the Republicans was Mark Antony, and the leader of the Caesarians was Octavian. I wanted the Republicans to win, so I supported them, but not too dearly. Luckily, the Republicans won. 2 other things that happened after the war were, first, I started dating Mark Antony, and second, I gave birth to twins, Alexander Helios and Cleopatra Selene. That was my adult life. Next is my later life and death.
Here's my later life and death. After such a long relationship, I married Mark Antony at age 28. A few weeks after our wedding, I heard that Octavian was coming to Mercy. So we had a fake funeral for me. But I forgot to tell Mark Antony that we were having a fake funeral. So it was too late. When the fake news started spreading about my death, then when it got spread, when Mark Antony heard that about my death, then he took his own life with his sword.